stepping up and showing their financial support. This week has been it's been a great week for the Club for Teens. Been reaching out to the schools because we're kicking off the Red. I'm so excited that we were able to get Sir Rod Patterson here in Jefferson County, and who's going to be able to go around and speak to the students in our schools about bullying and also drug prevention. So I'm extremely excited about that.
And you've been talking about that and promoting it to Jefferson County, about how you're bringing in this motivational speaker, Sir Rod Patterson, and awesome to introduce to everyone. Sir Rod Patterson is actually here in the studio.
Hello.
Rod,
How
how's
you
it going,
doing?
man?
How you doing? This is my first time in where we at?
Jefferson County.
Jefferson County.
Madison,
Big
Indiana.
Madison. Okay, I didn't know if I was in Madison or Hanover.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Go ahead and take the microphone, and you can
Okay.
talk with us.
All right.
About basically, for people that don't know who you are and what you've been doing, let everyone know who Sir Rod Patterson is.
Okay. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rod Patterson. I'm the CEO and founder of a company called Sounds of Knowledge. And what Sounds of Knowledge does is we go into high school, middle schools, and elementary schools, and we use music to get kids' attention. Once we have that attention, we hit them with anti-bullying, anti-drugs, positive messages. It's a good thing. We've actually stopped some kids from committing suicide. So it's not just a good thing, it's also my passion. And so that's why Mr. Jeff has brought me in town, and I'm excited. We're going to go to several schools. Not several schools, a whole lot of schools. I think he's got every school.
We got the whole list here. Going to Southwestern Elementary School, Muncie Elementary School, the Boys and Girls Club. You're going to be at Shaw Memorial on Friday. So that is just awesome what the Club for Teens have been able to do with Jeff and everything. But to bring in Rod Patterson and talk to us a little bit about this motivational speech that you kind of give to these elementary and middle school and high school kids.
Okay, when I talk to kids, I tell them that I don't just want them to stay away from illegal drugs, because everybody tell them that. There's legal drugs I want them to stay away from, and there's cigarettes, alcohol, prescription pills, meds. And so we get it, and I put a different little spin on it for them. And you know, I tell them about some personal things with me and cigarettes. A lot of people don't know, but I lost my mother to cigarettes and cancer. And also I talk to them about alcohol, how the alcohol companies think the only way to have fun is you have to drink. And, you know, that's not true. You can have fun at Chuck E. Cheese without drinking. So, you know, you can have fun. You can have fun at your high school football game without drinking. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do without drinking. And then prescription pills is a big one, because I've been to some parts of Kentucky where half the school, the kids were orphans. Literally.
Wow.
Mother and father dead from prescription pills. And I didn't believe the counselor until I saw a bunch of old people coming to pick up the kids, and they were the grandparents of these kids. So it's an epidemic, and it's a lot of things that just not being mentioned. It's like a quiet epidemic.
And so you've been doing this motivation. How long have you been doing this?
Oh my God.
Around the country?
On my own, almost about 7 or 8 years, almost 20 years collectively. I was part owner of a company called Diversity Showcase Assemblies, and that's how I got introduced to school touring. And after that company folded, I started out on my own back in 2006 or 7, and I've been doing it ever since. And I've been all over, but you know, I've been in the music industry for almost 30 years. And actually, I was mentioning to you about my daughter's in the movie Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
And I used to
awesome.
work. Yeah, she's doing her thing. I said we got a race. We're trying to figure. You know, either I'm going to be my daughter's. Her name is Cara Patterson. So either I'm going to be Cara Patterson's father, or she's going to be Rod Patterson's daughter. So we trying to fight for the title.
Becomes famous first.
Exactly,
Okay.
the title. So, but I'm excited about Saturday, because part of this mission is we're going to be asking everybody to come out Saturday to an event. And Jeff, you want to go into that?
Yeah, Saturday we're going to be at the Madison Assembly of God, which is located at 1636 Clifty Drive. That's a community-wide event. We need everyone to come out, and because we unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to get into all the schools. And so this is a great opportunity for the entire family to come out and see Sir Rod's performance, because it's extremely upbeat, powerful, and motivating, and very inspiring to the youth. And the parents are absolutely going to love it, because he takes you back in time to music, so up to the day. So it's extremely exciting
friendly.
and family friendly. And not very often, especially here in Madison, that the entire family can go out to something that's going to be very entertaining and for the entire family, and that everyone can get something out of. So we definitely would love to have everyone come out to see Sir Rod Patterson at the Madison Assembly of God at 7 p.m. this Saturday at 1636 Clifty Drive, Madison, Indiana. Please come out and see us, and also we encourage you to bring have your kids bring. He's going to have things to give away there. So
That's always fun.
We say strive for $5, so bring $5, or and there's going to be little things that the kids can take with them that kind of like to live strong, the message that will continue even after the program. So we're definitely we would hope to see everyone out. We weren't able to, unfortunately, to get into Lydia Milton. So the students there would definitely want to encourage the parents of Lydia Milton schools to bring their kids out. Also at Southwestern Junior High and High School, we love for those guys to come out, and also the Southwestern, and then the Madison High School students, please come out also. But I do want to send a shout out to the principals, because really, a lot of this took place this week. And Jill Myers at Madison Junior High School, boom, right? She was, I love it when the educators and principals step up to give their students the best they have to offer, because this is a great opportunity. And Jill and like Mr. Hesse at Shaw High School in Memorial, him calling me back and say, hey, let's make sure we get this guy in here. That's fantastic. And Mrs. Demery out at Rikers Ridge, and so I really do appreciate all the principals and the educators booking Sir Rod on this short notice. And it's so important. Even the more I get out into the community and the more I learn, the worse I see that things are. And that's one of the things that the Coalition Against Substance Abuse said, is that our community has very little awareness of the severe drug problem that's in Jefferson County. Mm-hmm. And everywhere I go, I have parents saying, hey, what do you think about this? And they tell me about their child struggling with addiction pills and things like that. And there's very little that really we can be done other than education. Education is the key. Education is the greatest weapon in the war on drugs, and that's why we have Rod Patterson here with us in this community, because he's a weapon. He's going to be a weapon that's going to get their attention, and it's going to inspire and motivate the youth of our community to do the right thing.
A good weapon and a fun time as
well.
Oh
yeah. And it's not cheesy. We have a good time with the kids, and we use current music. We also do some music from the past, and we got a special guest coming from the 1980s.
All right.
He's going to show up and do his thing.
Interesting. So again, what the Club for Teens and Jeff Jenkins and Sir Rod Patterson are doing here in Jefferson County. Again, they start tomorrow at Southwestern Elementary School. They'll be there tomorrow afternoon. They'll be at Muncie Elementary School and the Lied White Boys and Girls Club Thursday afternoon. A few more schools, including Shaw Memorial Junior, Senior High on Friday. And then again, Saturday night, 7 p.m. is the community-wide program at the Madison Assembly of God. Going to be a great time, again, for a great cause, great purpose, the Club for Teens. And just getting the word out, and like Jeff said, education is very key to helping this situation for our teenagers in our community. And Jeff, once again, you guys have been trying to raise money to get a building put together for kids that can go after school. If people want to donate and help you guys out, how can they do that?
they can go online to youcaring.com. That's youcaring.com and donate to the Club for Teens. Or you can step by any